So I'm not 100% sure. I couldn't find confirmation for them. But if this is Nina, this is hype. This is 2 StarCraft players, 2 StarCraft vets that have earned a decent amount of money playing off against each other in Age of Empires. Blue on blue. Let's get into it. So here we go, guys. This is the game that I was talking about. Lenok versus Puck. Puck, like I said, is one of the different names. It used to be the name of a player who then, I believe, just went by Nina. Nina, I believe, is retired now, if I'm not mistaken. No, sorry, she's still active. But she's been playing since about 2012, earned $100,000. She's done reasonably well for herself. This year, not so good. I think, like, according to Wikipedia, she's only earned $38 this year, which, you know, to put it in perspective, I think I've earned more from my Twitch channel. But that's, oh wait, no, sorry, 2022. Actually, yes, still, I think I've earned more from my Twitch channel in 2022. So not a good start, but then again, nothing's happened in StarCraft yet, so it's a little bit unfair to judge at this point. It's still impressive to get $100,000 though, even in StarCraft. So I'm excited to see what she can do here. If we look at it on the leaderboards, I think Lenok needs no introduction. You're all familiar with Lenok. Lenok is currently sitting in 17th place on the AoE leaderboards. If I look for Puck, Puck is currently 333rd with 243 games played. So I don't think this is enough to like give a clear indicator this person's good or bad or they're going to thrive. I think like when you're talking about this late into Age of Empires, consider 243 games. It's probably more of like a start in December type time maybe. And then you've got to learn the game against people who have probably got like easily a month over you at the top of leaderboards. I think 333rd after 240 games at this stage in Age of Empires is impressive. If this person hasn't been playing on another account. Like I said, this is an assumption that this is Nina. I don't have clear confirmation because as far as I can tell, Nina doesn't stream or anything. At least not from what I could find recently. But like I'm just going to double check it now. Nina has... Okay, she was streaming 2 days ago, but it was only StarCraft. So I'm not sure if she's playing it secretly. Like I said, I could just be hyping this up and be completely wrong. It's the only person I could find called Puck, though, in the RTS sphere. So... I'm just like for the narrative gonna stick with it and say this is maybe. I'm gonna say like 60% this is Nina. Mainly because I think it's just cool to think like Lenok versus Nina in this situation, but maybe someone will be able to confirm that and write that one off. Maybe she'll confirm or deny it herself. I don't know. All I know is she's been hard grinding StarCraft still for a long time. I think like yeah, looking at her recent streams, all 6 of them were StarCraft. Let's focus on the game. All right, let's not rub away from what we're about to get. It's going to be some blue on blue here on Highview as we have got France versus Les Mongols. And Lenok is going to be on the Mongols here with a decent spawn, actually. Gold vein and wood stacked close together. Really protected here. The important thing for the Mongols in these type of generations is that they get enough initial sheep. Puck hasn't... did Puck go for... Yeah, so he went for 2 deer. So he's going to try and like snatch away some extras. But it looks like it's actually racks coming out from Lenok. So he's not even playing hard in the scouts. I feel like ever since the change up with pro scouts, Mongol players have been less tempted by the dark side of pro scouts, right? So we don't see stable drops as frequently as we used to. I still like them up against the English for their lombo spam. But outside that, I can understand why people go for spears. I still think if you're going for an outpost spam, which is what it looks like Lenok is doing, stables are still better. Because, remember, the scouts only cost 60 food compared to these units that cost 60 food and 20 wood. This is cool. Denying the gold already. Really frustrating start for Puck. France can't afford to be like booted off this gold. Look at the rest of the gold veins. There's nothing else here. Did Lenok scout this before? No, so this was a blind run in. And he sees the gold vein and he goes for it. And afterwards, he's going to realize how big of a deal this is because the rest of the gold veins are split in an awkward way. See, he could have thought that they were too close together like he got, but there isn't. There's one out in the center, which he spotted on the way in, and the other one's all the way back here. So Puck's about to be denied completely from the gold as France this early in the game. And it's kind of crazy. The more I've been watching France on Highview, the more it feels like it's a cursed map for them. Because unless the generation is very fair to you, it feels like it's too easy for these aggressive civs to block you out from playing the game. The only good news, of course, is Puck did at least get that initial gold, so you will get the tech up to school the cavalry, but you're going to need an answer quick. Second outpost already going down as Lenok already burnt one to the ground, which means he's got some bang for buck. That was 50 food and gold. And no outposts out from Puck. Puck has 360 wood! And there's no outpost being built to defend yourself here. Oh, boy. I mean, like I said, Puck, 240 games. To some degree, this reeks of I haven't had to deal with many outpost spamming Mongols. Or I thought we were beyond that. But no, Lenok's like, no. Education time. All right, we're going to teach you a few things. This is going to be harsh. And there you go. You have to go off the wood line. You need to drop a lumber camp and an outpost. You can't just do a lumber camp here. I think if there's no outpost, you might get punished. Maybe you get the archer range up quick enough. You can see that Lenok is quickly moving, though. Of course, he can't get across quicker. That's one of the important things here, because remember, the maneuver arrow does not work on the villagers. Instead, he's going to solidify control on this wood line. So it means that Puck's, like, in fairness, this is still a good play out of Lenok, because it means that Puck's economy is now forced to the front of the base. Which means that when you come in with the next wave, the next thing, like archers, for example, you instantly are able to just pluck Puck apart. I didn't even intend that originally. But yeah, double archer range in the meantime. It's the only thing you can do. You can't get back on the gold. Remember, there is this outpost down. Arrow slits haven't been researched yet because Lenok is lagging behind on the tech up. The awkward part as well is that because you are only going to have archers, you don't have a clear way of getting rid of the outpost, right? Because of 50 missile resistance, it means you're going to do 1 damage per shot. And if the arrow slits do get researched quickly, you're going to lose a lot of archers trying to take those down. So Lenok backing up for the moment. I think he's fully outing right now, yeah. So he sees that these archers are coming out. He respects it. But now he's got his tech up. This should be a switch into the archers himself. We'll see, though. It might be that he just rushes into castle as well. That's actually an option. Yo, that is actually a high... Like, that's a big brain option. A lot of players wouldn't do it, but he could rush castle. The reason being that his opponent doesn't have access to gold. So he has the Puck has literally no way of getting up to castle right now. But that is risky when you know your opponent just built double archer range. Because it might be that Puck just pushes across your base. And you don't know how much gold Puck has in reserve. It might be enough to get siege engineering. At which stage they siege your base and end your game. You can see the archers now moving out. And the outposts. Oh, he snuck the other side. This is so scummy. Puck is at least going to see it if he keeps the scout. Oh, no. Puck, bring it back, please. Puck, please. No. Puck, this is the worst case situation. Don't do it. Oh, this could backfire so hard. Arrow slits now starting to be researched into each of the outposts. And he will see that there is nothing new from Lenok. But that means he's doing something elsewhere, right? Lenok's a snaky player. You know he's not just going to be laying back and doing nothing. And it's going to be the outpost crew coming in. Remember, with the Falcon, you can see over the tree line as well. And you're reaching the range where you'll snipe out a lot of villagers. This is about to get very dangerous for Puck. Also, this is actually the other frustrating part about this combo play, like, that makes this so good. Think about all the alerts. You can see on the minimap right now. You can hear it as well, right? These outposts keep attacking things. They keep drawing alerts. It means that when you get attacked on the villager line here, you aren't likely to insta-respond. You're not going to know because you're going to be being pinged everywhere in your base. You might miss it, and that extra window of like 2 or 3 villagers dying is going to put you behind. Puck at least secures this forward goal line for the moment. For the moment is the key detail, though, because look, the outpost network is building. And the archers are trying to sneak in, but it's so hard. This TC location just trying to grind any progress to a halt. Oh, wow, and the Khan's actually snuck in as well. Oh, this is going to be so bad for Puck in the moment. And you're going to spot it too late. Outpost goes down. Arrow slits being researched. Needs to garrison. Needs to put the spearman in right now. The Khan is just sniping. Puck can't react to this right now. Puck has to make a move. But you got to be fast. And I just don't know what the move's going to be. And the new outpost, this is so greedy. Lenok. They're reacting now. He needs to garrison. If he just garrisons, he kills them all. There it is. Arrow fire coming out. Luckily, the arrow slits was... If the arrow slits were there, you die so much quicker. So he'll cancel the building. Starts to snipe out the scouts. He forces all the attention back towards the base. Puck forced to fully react. And now you can't even reach it. Look at the range on this. Oh, the villagers are being butchered. They can't reach the other line either. You have no wood anymore. And remember, you went into an archer composition. You need wood. I can hear the man from Stronghold yelling at the top of his voice right now. Wood is most definitely needed. And you are hard capped. And here we go. This is your only choice. You have to go out into the stealth forest area to gather wood. And you're going to be denied on the gold front as well. You can't keep gathering here. Look at the numbers for Lenok. He almost has castle. Puck is nowhere near ready. And there's the garrison. He's like, get the hell off the gold. I didn't give you permission. And Puck, the hesitation, the reluctance to go into Arax has cost dearly here. counters the Spearman, but doesn't ever counter the Outpost. And the Outpost network from Leenox showing you that the Outpost spam is still alive, although situational, most definitely powerful. Because that was the thing. Seeing one gold vein, seeing that prioritization straight into the woodline, no hesitation, Leenox still denies his opponent out. And you have to question whether the nerf was good enough to the Outpost spam. Because despite the best efforts, despite the fact they increased it from 70 to 100 wood, it has not denied Leenox from cheesing his way to a victory here. As it seems almost impossible for Puck to come back in. Spearman dancing in the base for no apparent reason other than he just wants to be part of the action. And a knight will come out, but that's all Puck can afford. I mean, that is not going to be good enough either. The tech up's already underway for Leenox. And you just, I think you're done as soon as you see that, right? Yeah, you're all in. The ram either works or you're done. And you're not defending it. The archer's out here! Okay, the village are going to move away. They're in. They're protected. This is not working. The tech up continues. The archers can't get any closer. And Park, big mistake there, dealing with the back of the base, trying to shift the knights around, trying to raid wherever possible. They can't even get reinforcements through. Arrow slits, OP. It's just too damn good. And yeah, look, the Ram's too weak now. That was everything. Park, like, you're still getting more wood, but whoop-de-doo, it's just not good enough anymore. And the tech up halfway there and continue. I think this game is done. I think Leenox just locked him out. Wow. I mean, I thought it was dead, folks. I thought maybe we're going to see a new dawn, a new horizon, a new Mongols. But no, the Mongol Empire is always the same. Outpost, spam, eat your heart out. Easy win for Leenox. 12 minutes in, and the GG is there. What a play. So what we know for next, guys? It's going to have to be something, right? I don't understand how this is still so ridiculous. It's so absurd as well because I think the thing about France is they're very predictable with the opening at that stage. Past that, there's a little bit of dynamics to it, but it's the fact that like usually they go on the gold line, they're willing to sacrifice it. The problem is that Mongols benefit from you sacrificing anything, right? Anything they can burn is 50 food and 50 gold. It's profit. Right? In terms of like resource allocation, it's the cost of an outpost. It snowballs you. And from there on, you just see the quick move, right? Outpost each side in the wood, and then the crawl away. He made it look like he was leaving. He faked back. And I think that was so fantastically done because I don't think Puck was prepared for it. Puck got a force at the front of the base, ran across. You sneak back in with this outpost crawl. You deny the second gold vein, and there's no way in hell Puck is ever going for that southern one because you already have 2 outposts blocking the route in there with arrow slits upgrades. Really well played by Leenox. Absolute fantastic showing of what you can still do with the outpost spam early as the Mongols. And I think we might need another nerf soon for the Mongols. I think they're still top tier. They're still the best civ in the game. There is no doubt in my mind about that. So much flexibility, so many different power spikes. Puck, like I said, I don't know if this is Nina. If someone does know and can confirm that for me, I'd appreciate it. Like I said, she hasn't streamed in 2 days. This game was from, I think, yesterday. But she does stream StarCraft for a few hours every day. So while there is room for Age of Empires, like how much time do you want to spend RTSing versus doing like RL things or playing a different type of game in the background? I don't know. So if anyone has that information, she said she's playing it herself, let me know. If she was, I don't see any reason why she wouldn't be streaming necessarily. I mean, like I know some people like they don't want to show off what they're learning. They just want to come in and win a tournament eventually. Maybe that's the plan. I don't know. I just only know that that's the only Puck I could find in the entire RTS sphere. So that was why I was assuming it might be the one. Maybe I'm just getting ahead of myself. Maybe I'm just trying to be excited because I want to see more players coming, guys. I want to see more of these players from RTS games, these bigger names come in, give it more credence, more pedigree to Age of Empires 4, and inflate the game a bit. Because I feel like we have been losing a few troopers here and there after the patches seeming underwhelming or being a little bit too late for a lot of people. And fingers crossed they can turn that around because it would be a real shame if Age of Empires 4 kind of died in its first year. But guys, amazing game nonetheless. Leenox showing you the pressure that Mongols can apply. Go try it in your pub games. Let me know how it goes down below, and I'll see you in the next one.